Pat McAfee and a former general manager of the NFL team, they didn't hold back about SHEDEUR Sanders and DESHAUN Watson quarterback competition. And also, when you look at the Cleveland Browns team, what they have done through free agent and the draft is set up pretty for SHEDEUR Sanders to win the AFC North Division this year. We getting ready to talk about it all on the late night edition. You know how we do it. Represent your state in the comment section. If you're on the West Coast, hey, this broadcast is especially for you. The late night edition. Colorado, are you in the house? California, are you in the house? Texas is right here. Georgia is right here. Ohio, Florida, North Carolina. They are all in the building right now. You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Let's get this show started. Let's go.
This is the People Show. And you know what that means?
ESPN, Pat McAfee, and a former general manager of the New York Jets, they chime in on the quarterback competition between SHEDEUR Sanders and DESHAUN Watson. Pay a close attention to what Pat McAfee and this former general manager had to say about SHEDEUR Sanders and DESHAUN Watson with this quarterback competition. Pat McAfee.
Let's continue to move around the NFL. Let's go to Cleveland, shall we, Tannenbaum? That's a fun place to talk about football. Todd Monken's in there. That's great. DeShaun Watson is the QB1 coming out of voluntary minicamp. Mary Kay Cabot. Cabot is... Mary Kay, she has corrected us to our face.
I think it's Cabot. Cabot, yeah. I also.
Mary Kay Cabot. I'm so sorry, Mary Kay. You've been serving Cleveland Brown football goods for so long. Yeah. So we are very apologetic of potentially pronouncing your name wrong. Mary Kay from Cleveland is saying DeShaun Watson is starter in the NFL in 2026, basically coming out of voluntary minicamp.
Wow.
Tannenbaum, your thoughts on somebody not playing NFL football for as long as he will have played a couple games, then he got hurt again. How do you feel about what's brewing over there in Cleveland? And I see the head shaking back and forth. Does that mean you're mind blown that this is potentially happening?
Yeah. Pat, that is the most improbable development we've seen in a long time, given the amount of time he's missed. And you talk to quarterbacks that have torn an Achilles, it is a skill diminishing injury. He's done it twice. And when you talk to quarterbacks at the end of their careers, like the Brett Favres, the Dan Marinos, it's not their arm, it's their feet and their legs. And I would just be surprised, like when the bullets are flying and he has to show some short area quickness, movement in the pocket, I would just be surprised, given the amount of time that he has, that he could still move. I have no doubt that he could throw the ball effectively. And by the way, they had a heck of a draft. When you look at Spencer Fano, should be a 10-year starter tackle, great player. Then they were able to get Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston. Like, this offense should be way better, but I would just be surprised that DeShaun Watson could start and play at a high level for 17 games, given everything he's been through.
AJ, he has the edge coming out of voluntary minicamp, says Mary Kay, who knows everything happening with the Browns seemingly for the last 20 years. You've kind of been on the DeShaun Watson's going to be the starter in Cleveland beat since the beginning. AJ saw the first couple videos of DeShaun working out and going, hold, are they still paying DeShaun?
I said, what I said, DeShaun wants to be he's still there. He's still on the team and he wants to be the starting quarterback. I've been saying that for months.
That's a former general manager of the New York Jets on the Pat McAfee show, talking about the quarterback competition concerning SHEDEUR Sanders and DeShaun Watson. It's SHEDEUR Sanders' team. It should be his team. This team is built up pretty for Shedeur Sanders to take over. He got a better offensive line than he had last year, and he got better weapons for as the wide receiver than he had last year. If you look at the offensive line that was ranked last in the NFL last year, and the wide receiver room was ranked last year, man, let Shedeur go out there and cook. Just like Robert Griffin III tweeted right there. You see the tweet, what Robert Griffin III right there is saying? Let the young man go out there and do what he's supposed to do and will do with this team. It's a young team. Andrew Berry is on record saying we're going to have a young team. We're trying to build for the future. They have first-year players, and they got a rookie class that's getting ready for rookie minicamp coming up in a couple more weeks. So, what quarterback will go good and grow good with this team? Shedeur Sanders. He showed you what he can do at Jackson State. He's shown you what he can do at Colorado. And this past season, he showed you what he could do in 7.5 games with the Cleveland Browns. It should be Shedeur Sanders all the way, y'all. And if the defense just hold up like they did last year, play fast, physical, and get off the field on third down, they was a top 3 to top 5 defense last year. If they can play the same way this year, the Cleveland Browns going to win a lot of games, and they're going to win this division. Because you got to look, each team in this division, the AFC North, all but Cincinnati, neither has Cleveland Browns either, but still, we know Shedeur Sanders is on the Cleveland Browns team. Right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers don't have no starting quarterback because they still waiting on Aaron Rodgers, and he haven't made no decision. But when it comes down to this division, it's going to come down who got the best defense. Who got the best defense? Do Baltimore have a better defense than Cleveland? Do Cincinnati have a better defense than Cleveland? Do Pittsburgh have a better defense than Cleveland? I just don't believe they do. I just don't believe their defense is better than Cleveland right now. Cleveland have added some pieces to their defense, and most important, we got Myles Garrett, and keep in mind, we got Malik Collins coming back. He was tough against the run last year before he got injured. So I'm asking you, how many games do you expect the Cleveland Browns to win this year with this current roster as it is right now? So how many games do you expect Cleveland Browns to win with this current roster this year? Put it in the comment section. Hey, I used to say 8. I'm going to bump them up to 10. 10 or 11 games I expect the Cleveland Browns to have with Shedeur Sanders at quarterback and the weapons they have now on the offensive side of the ball with that defense. I just do, because they playing some teams over there on the NFC side, like Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa Bay. We're going to beat those teams. New Orleans. I believe the Cleveland Browns going to beat those teams. They got a lot of weapons on this team on the offensive side of the ball. They just do. It's the Shedeur Sanders and the new Cleveland Browns right now in 2026. Listen, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. It's the late nighter show. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you every time I come on. Appreciate you for joining me on the live show and watching the videos that I put out. Thank you for the comments. If you tuning in or if you run across the broadcast, drop your state in the comment section if you don't mind. Once again, hey, I appreciate y'all for dropping in and listening to what I have to say. Broadcast might not be for everybody, but I'm appreciative of everybody that take the time that come over here and watch me. And I have a message from Pastor E. Dewey Smith Jr., a pastor and a friend of mine from Atlanta, Georgia. Listen to the message, and it's my message to you. Thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. It's the late night edition. Until tomorrow, be blessed. Peace.
Or be who you are. There's a group that will listen to you. There are people, I'm not everybody's Kool-Aid. So there were times I wondered, would people want to hear this? But then God just convicted me, like, be who you are. If my style is not something that reaches them, God, I pray God gives them somebody who can. Because we all got preferences. Some people like Buicks, some people like Toyotas.
Some people like motorcycles.
Some like motorcycles. Some people like walking. So, you be who you are, and God will send people who are blessed by your gifts. And I just believe that with everything in me. And God has proven that to me. That God will send you who he wants to listen to you.